What's up, my fellow creators? Welcome, guys. I hope you're having a beautifully, phenomenally blessed day. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, today, guys, we are going down the rabbit hole with the pick a card reading. This is actually going to be a pick a card energy update. Right, so for those of you that don't watch zodiac readings, or if you just want an energy update in between your zodiac readings, this is a great option for you guys. So I don't know what called me to do it, but I'm just gonna go with it and see what happens. Okay, so with that being said, I do want to thank you, my OGs, my new Gs, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. It is truly an honor, a blessing, and a pleasure being here giving you guys these messages. As always, with any of my videos that you guys watch, my prayer is that they'll fall upon your heart in a way that reminds you to use your discernment, to use your intuition, and to take back your power to live your best journey in this now moment. Also, if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, please check out the description box down below, or if you're interested in a personal reading, that is all linked down there. Also, knowing if you hit that thumbs up button, you subscribe to the channel, you share, you comment, that is a free way to support the channel to help me connect with your energy in a more profound way to get you out more resonating readings. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. This is just going to be a simple reading. Y'all might hear some stuff out in the background, so you know there's 4 dogs here right now. So, yeah, a lot of action. So, source, what's the energy update for the collective pick a card reading piles 1, 2, and 3? What is the energy update for the collective pick a card reading piles 1, 2, and 3? What is the energy update for the pick a pile? Piles 1, 2, and 3. Okay. All right. My hands are not big enough to shuffle these cards normally. For pile number 1, what is the energy update for pile number 1, source? Energy update for pile number 1. They want that one. Okay. Energy update for pile number 2. Energy update for pile number 2. Wow, thank you. Energy update for pile number 3. Energy update for pile number 3. Hold on, guys. I have to go. I'll be right back. All right, guys. My apologies. Energy update for pile number 3, source. That wants to be on 1. I know I'm asking for 3, but obviously 1 has a message, guys. Pile number 3, source. Energy update for pile number 3. Okay. This is why the shuffle is always an interesting thing, because you never know what's going to happen during the shuffle. Source, what's the energy update for the collective piles 1, 2, and 3? Energy update for the collective piles 1, 2, and 3. Alright. We'll see what's up now. Energy update for pile number 3, source. Thank you. Okay. One more for 1. May I please have one more card for 1? Energy update for pile number 1, source. Energy update for pile number 1. Energy update for pile number 1, source. Energy update for pile number... Wow, okay, thank you. Okay, energy update for pile number 2. Energy update for pile number 2. Thank you, source. Like throwing out cards. Usually they don't flip over like that. Energy update for pile number 3. Okay, thank you. Oh, they want this one too. I don't know, guys. Okay, last card for pile number 2, source. Last card, energy update, pile number 2. Energy update for pile number 2, source. Energy update for pile number 2. Energy update for pile number 2. Energy update for pile number 2. Oh, thank you, source. Did you see that, guys? Like, that was okay. So you guys got a couple. I'm just gonna leave it because of how they flew out. So cool. All right, before we get into it, let's do our mini reading. Oh, hold on, guys. I'm gonna leave this up like that. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we have the House of God in the reverse on the bottom of the deck. Thought my dog wanted to come in. Okay, what do we got? The House of God with the Sun. Wow, with the King of Wands and the Chariot in reverse. I believe that's a Hermit in reverse. Is that the Hermit? Oh, look, there's the Hermit. Okay, so here's the deal. You don't want to face reality about something. So this is, again, an energy update. There's something right now that you just didn't want to face reality about. You're holding on to it too tightly. And there's a sense of failure that's coming through right now and you feel it, but you're like almost positive it's not coming from that. You're thinking it's coming from something else. And they're saying it's coming from whatever it is or whoever it is that's on your mind. It's just that you have to look deeper. You're losing a sense of yourself is what I hear. And Source is bringing in something to help you renew your confidence, to help you renew your resolve, to help you renew your journey, to help you turn away from an offer that wasn't anything really. An offer that someone didn't want to grow in. They didn't want to grow in it, especially with you. It's almost like they wanted to keep you from growing because they see this in you and they wanted to keep you from growing. Again, this could be all subconscious. Usually this stuff is subconscious, guys, so don't use it as a reason to go beat people up or be bullies back, okay? Like, this is the lesson for you, okay? It's just learning that not everybody's in your court, okay? Not everybody's there for you. That's what you're learning, is how to use your intuition and be bold on yourself and be bold for what it is that you want in your own life. This is a completion for you. The completion of it, though, is once you get beyond this, you gain a new sense of self, a new sense of worth, a new sense of being. And I feel like with this being the King of Wands in the upright, you are actually going to be untouchable in the sense of, like, people are not going to be able to break you down anymore like they had been in the past. Getting you in situations like this, okay? This is someone playing games with the mind. It's like, how strong is their mind really? Well, see, that's fine and dandy, but when you're really on the spiritual journey, it's not about mind, it's about intuition. And so you get people who get real good at playing mind games. And I know we don't have any swords cards here, but that's what's coming through right now, okay? This to me is mind game because this is Aquarius energy too, right? Which is air energy. Could be Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Virgo. The thing is that when you're walking with Source or the universe and you've been praying and you've been spending all this time trying to find balance on your journey, you get driven by a different sense. It's not about you trying to play out calculations in your mind. And that's what this person was thinking, that, oh, it's just who's the better chess player. Well, it's not about chess. It's about who's playing, right? Because you can have 100 players play and not all of them are going to have the same skill set, right? So to be able to speak with Source, to be able to be guided by Source is a skill set that you've been learning this whole time. And there have been upsets along the way. And instead of being in a place of not facing reality, again, this is the House of God. This is like God coming down and saying, you are getting relieved of this by means of, like, what seems like destruction, but it's not really destruction. Okay? And so here you are letting go and coming up into a new place, and this person is left in the past. Like, why didn't you take my offer? They're mad about it. I'm just going to tell you guys. They're mad and they're jealous about you being successful because they wanted to keep you in a place of stagnancy. They were mad about not keeping you in this place of stagnancy. You just moved on and kept working on yourself. You had to. Honestly, there was no other choice. What's peeking out over here? Yeah, you guys had too many responsibilities when it came to this connection. That's what it is. This is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. It's like you had too many responsibilities. They had too many responsibilities. And together it was just a huge burden for both of you guys. There wasn't any strengthening sense here. Again, that completion is coming in. Allow yourself to complete the cycle. Allow yourself to see what it is that you feel when you're hanging out with a certain someone for some reason, right? Okay, guys, let's move on here. We've got pile number 1. We've got this little grandfather clock. I don't know if you all can see that. Wow, the lighting in here is so crazy. Well, it's a little grandfather clock. I'll try to take a picture of it. I'm trying to think if I got something else that I can use as a light. I mean, I guess I could turn on the overhead light. It's just the angle of it, it makes the light really weird. But I'll try it. See if that lights it up a little bit. I don't know if it does. Maybe, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Come on, focus. Oh, there we go. A little bit. So we've got this little grandfather clock here. For pile number 1. For pile number 2, it's this little heart. And for pile number 3, it's this banjo. Ding 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 ding. All right. So pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, and if you guys need more time, please pause the video. Take as much time as you need, but I'm going to move on to pile number 1. So for those of you that chose this grandfather clock, definitely something to do with time and stability. Inner conflict. Feeling broken, but you're not. You're hidden. I don't know what that means. You're hidden. So let's see what we got. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse. We have the 4 of Coin reverse. And we have the 8 of Cups upright. So at first, this energy that came through is that you feel like you have failed in your finances because you're not able to get the love that you want. But what you're not seeing is that there's something that's coming in for you in regards to emotional fulfillment, like being surrounded by people who appreciate and love you. So maybe you guys have a platform and you've just been trying to build and build and build. This is just an example, guys, so take it as it resonates. But this is that thing. It's like you guys have been trying to build and it just feels like you put so much into it and it's just not working. And Source is like saying, like, just hold on a little bit longer. Keep going. Keep practicing your faith. Keep falling in line with that because it's going to come. What has been keeping you from your inner stability, though, has been trying to fulfill this hole in your life, thinking that you have a hole in your life when it comes to love. And they're saying that it's just you letting go of past situations, past wounds, and past hurts. It's overcoming those things that have kept you stuck for a long time. So now, I keep hearing fleeing, like running, fleeing from something. You're leaving something. Closing out. You're learning how to see things from a place of happiness too. It's like as you come into self-love and love with yourself, this interesting energy is that suddenly you blossom and you glow and all these people come towards you. But first you had to learn a lesson that had to do with your own stability. What you're finding is that your stability comes from that love of self. And I think what you realize is that somebody was offering you love, but what they were really offering you was instability, being stuck. If you guys watch the shuffle, I do a mini reading when I'm shuffling, and it definitely goes hand in hand with that. This person left you stuck. Like, they left you stuck financially because I think they saw how good you were getting. And that's the thing. It's like what you're realizing is you had to change your outlook. It had nothing to do with them. It had everything to do with where you wanted to put your energies at. And it's almost like this energy of changing, rather than being in the 4 of coins in the reverse, you decided to become 4 of coins in the upright. And all of a sudden, you felt more fulfilled. You felt more full inside. Like you turned your focus away from this person who is offering you nothing. Instability, an immature love. This could be a cheater. This could be somebody already involved. This person had nothing to give you, and it was like you just kind of knew you didn't need to be with them. And you changed yourself. And in turn, you change your perspective, and you're coming at it from a higher perspective. And it's in that you guys have really... Sorry, I just flipped over the deck and saw the bottom. I'll show you guys in a minute. It's just interesting that that card came out because I've been talking about that card all day. And here's the first reading of the day I do, and it's right there. Yeah, you guys have wanted this love. I think you wanted it, and you wanted to extend a family with them. But the thing is that you knew it wasn't going to work out for you. So it's almost like I took one loss so that I could gain many. And that's what you did. You took a loss so that you could, wow. So let's talk about that for a second. Did you see how that flew out in the upright and knocked over your clock? That's the Bull card, sacrifice, Taurus energy here, number 40, which talks about stability. We have 4, and it knocked over the time. You realized that this person was trying to sacrifice your time. You didn't sacrifice your time for what you wanted it to. This person was trying to sacrifice your time. And so it's like Source came down asking you, where do you want to be and what do you want? And let's focus on that instead. And it's like, you're like, but I really love this person, I really care about this person. And it was almost like Source was like, okay, keep going back. Okay, keep going back. But then it was like you had your projects and it felt like you were so strained to do your projects. And it's interesting, I've never noticed this before, but there's a little man at the bottom of this card controlling the lightning. You all see that? Come on, focus. Right there by my thumb. So it's like this person felt like this gigantic monster that you had to overcome. But do you see how small you are down here and what you're causing? This person, it was like smoke and mirrors is what I hear. This was smoke and mirrors. This person made you feel a certain way about something. They wanted to intimidate you, but really at the end of the day, you're the one that intimidates them. Like, they see how big you are. They see what you can command. So it could be a Taurus, a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer that you're dealing with. It could be a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. But this person wanted you to sacrifice your hard-earned time for them. And it's like you made a decision. Yeah, this is an ancestral wound coming out, a karmic situation. Polar bear ancestors, it's like Look again, like this bear back here. It's almost like an intimidation tactic, and yet here you are, like turned around, like it's cool. I'm gonna take care of myself. Like you had to turn away from this connection, and that made this person upset. That made the situation upset. I'm just gonna tell you, like this person did not want that. They wanted to keep you in an ungrounded situation because we have grounding coming out on the bottom over here. Right, as below, so above, as within, so without. It's like you guys had to learn how to balance the inner being of yourself, to find the reflection, right? To bury your roots strong in the ground and realize that. And it was like in realizing that you saw that you had to sacrifice this person's energy and space in your life. So your energy update is this. It's like, it maybe felt like the wrong thing to do, but it felt wrong because you're fighting an ancestral curse and you're purifying your soul now. Like Source is helping you purify your soul, like bring in balance and clarity for you. And also I feel like this is washing, I heard washing the sins away. Like that's what I heard. Got that song now, like, oh, take my sins away. It's like a gospel song. Oh, I don't know what it's called. Y'all help me out. Thank you, Source. Please, does it say, please wash my sins away? He taught me how. Oh, he taught me how to walk night and day. Jesus was? Is that the name? I don't know, guys. Like, I really don't know. I'm really trying. Look at this. We have 40, and then we have the number 44 card coming out. It says, get to know each other. Learn to meet another's need for love. So there are people that are coming. It could be a lover. Like, you have a man and a woman here on this card, but this could be friends. Like, this 8 of Cups is talking about family, friends, like tribe, soul tribe, right? And I feel like that's the thing, like Source is sending you people who are for you. And it's like you had to sacrifice this connection so that you could open yourself up to a whole new cycle, right? And 4 talks about stability. It talks about protection. It talks about your ability to find your footing in the ground, right? You're growing. Yeah, because somebody was wearing a mask. We have 38. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. This is telling me that this person was wearing a mask. This person was trying to, again, this person was trying to keep you in love with them. There's a little Cupid on this rose right here pointed at her. And it's like, see how you have your back turned to them? That's exactly what happened. It's like you realized you had to walk away. She's still enticed, but it's like she's doing what she knows is best because she sees that he's not being honest and open with her. Right? And it's interesting that the moon is on this side with him saying to me right now that it's about him not wanting to embrace his emotions. It's not that he doesn't care about you. It's not that they don't care about you. It's just the thing is that they see you succeeding and celebrating and they want to be a part of that without having to put any work in. And you're walking away, knowing that you have to walk away so that you can follow your dream and your truth. That's where your prosperity lies, is ahead. But you want to look back because you're just not sure. Like, it's just, I'm just not sure. Right? Okay, so Source is saying that's it. These energy checks are not very long or anything like that. So I think the reading in the beginning probably is longer, but look at that. I split the deck to shuffle and we had number 22, the heart of the matter, come out. So yeah, very synchronistic with your guys' pile. You guys have a lot of synchronicities coming through here. Just in a short reading, right? Which is good. That's great. So just knowing that you guys are the ones in control of things. But yeah, that's just like, I feel like you were questioning whether or not you did the right thing. Well, this person was trying to sacrifice your time. They wanted to spend your time for you. I don't know how else to say that. They wanted to spend your time for you instead of you spending your time where you needed to allocate it. This person didn't really care about your responsibilities. They only cared about their own. And they only cared about their own agendas, right? And that's the thing. It's like you're learning discernment here. And in that, it's like, even though you wanted to stay, you had to walk away. And as walking away, you're realizing now that, wow, like I gave, like, look at that number 20 coming out. You realize your own inner beauty. Your own inner beauty. And that's what's opening you up to the love that you deserve in this life. You gave up what you thought was rightfully yours, when in reality, it was just a curse of your ancestors. It was a curse of family generational curses, right? Like that's what was coming through here. And so you learned how to look beyond that. Wow. Okay. They say in turn, you're activating your gifts. They wouldn't let me stop looking at this wind activation on the bottom. Like you're activating your gifts and it's like the higher dimensional timeline. And this is good because you're ending karmic cycles to come up into a time of abundance. And not just any abundance, but like total emotional fulfillment. And that's beautiful, right? That's beautiful. Excellent. So this is what I have for you guys. Pile number 1. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye. Pile number 2. So for those of you that chose this little heart, this is an energy update for you. Checkup, energy update, checkup, whatever you want to call it. You guys got more cards than everybody else, but these aren't going to be very long, I'm just saying. So I do feel like your guys' has to do with matters of the heart as it's coming in here. I don't know what the cards are yet, so I get surprised as you do, guys. But I do feel like it has to do with matters of the heart. I feel like what I heard when I picked it up was moving beyond, moving into something new, being flexible, open, having an open heart. That's cute. That was smart. So, I love complimenting Source because Source is so smart. Smarter than I'll ever be. Shoot, we can only strive, right? We can only hope. Whatever, guys. Anyway, so I feel like you guys are giddy. That's why that was coming through. You guys are giddy. It's not even necessarily about love. It's like you're just kind of giddy about life again. Having this good feeling, having strength with yourself again, being able to get back kind of like how you were before. Not like energetically wise, but I feel like routine wise, you're able to open yourself back up to your routine and know what's good for you. Doing what's good for the soul. So your energy checkup. We've got the 8 of coins reversed. We have the 2 of coins. Okay. Wow. We have the 6 of coins. So y'all about to bring in some money. And the devil in reverse. Yeah, you guys are finding balance again. Something was blocking you from your 10 of coins. Something was blocking you completely from getting your 10 of coins here. And it was keeping you, it was like you're able to do a few things here, seeing the ups and downs, understanding the journey, understanding how it is. And it's like, I'm waiting. And then something had to give, and it had to do with, like I said, it's like you guys are moving forward with an open heart, moving forward. You're realizing that your heart was the key to your money. And it was like, as you were getting connected with people who are in devil energy, your money was getting affected. And people, they wouldn't give what they took from you. And they liked keeping you in the darkness. Liars, cheats, stealers. People who didn't want you to be on top. They're jealous. These are jealous people. That's coming through really strongly right now. They liked keeping you in the box because that meant that they didn't have to see you spread your wings and fly. keeping you in this place of what society said is fit. It's like judging you for not staying there, hoping that their words and their mockery would keep you from what was truly meant for you. This could have been a sexual partner. It does not have to be, but I am getting that energy. And greed. I feel like you were maybe harboring some of this energy for a while, not because you're energetically like that. This is more or less because you're holding somebody else's energy. Right? This is more or less because you were harboring others and trying to pick them up. And so what happened is, like, you realize it's through the ups and downs and overcoming this energy here, toxic energy. Not wanting to change, not wanting to move forward, not wanting to have faith in the situation. Almost like this controlling energy. It's like, I know I'm going to find the right situation for me. It's going to come up one day. And it's like, but you were trying to control it instead of listening to your intuition. Taking things slow, I heard. It's like almost like now you realize things are just slowly building. Slowly moving. And you're having an opportunity to look at yourself and complete karmic situations as you slowly move towards your goal, which is the 6 of coins here, right? That's the one that's being highlighted the most here. And if you look, we have the 8 of coins and the 8 of coins here again, right? But in the upright and the reverse, it's like you in turn take this energy and you turn it into something that's very productive and conducive to your journey. And you're also allowing yourself to do new things. And in allowing yourself to do new things, you actually see this devil energy for what it is. It wasn't them that had control over you, right? In the upright here. That's them controlling you. Instead, you realize it was the past that was allowing you to give power to them. Do you see? And so now as you have given your power away to this devil, you're actually coming into a state of realizing, wow, I don't have to do that. I don't have to be that person that just gives you power willy-nilly because I can't handle it. You've come into a place of strength. And this is very karmic by nature. Whatever the situation is that you guys recently let go of or are about to let go of is very karmic. Very, very karmic. And this is something that's been around for a long time. This person taught you how to come back into self. This person taught you a lot about yourself. Look at this. We have 43 on the bottom. Snake, creation. You shed a new skin and embraced your heart. And you're opening your heart to this growth. And as you open your heart to this growth, suddenly things start to work out for you. And isn't this interesting? We have Peregrine Falcon, which flew out and flipped over. And it's number 25, which is 7. 43 is 7. So 7, 7. We have 8, 8 coming out together here. Very symbolic. This 2 of coins always makes me think of the number 8 regardless. So again, very symbolic numbers coming through here. Just beautiful. In reality, beautiful. And then I do see 777 as well. So I'm seeing that as something very, very strong for you. But that's the thing. It's like this situation created a moment for you to stop and observe and listen with your intuition, right? To listen with your intuition instead of what it is that you wanted. It was like, well, what's really going on? And as you did that, you began to see that you were giving away your most precious asset, your love. And instead, you showed compassion for the situation, saying, I can't do this. And you brought it back to yourself. And that's exactly what this love card talks about. This talks about giving love to yourself. It's like you dropped something and embraced a new thing. And that was to be able to reach out and touch your own heart, to touch your own soul, to be with yourself. Right? Because this person wasn't going to do that for you. Yeah. So we have 6, and then we've got Green Man, synergy. And synergy is all about balance. Without one, the other cannot exist. And I feel like that's the knowledge that you're coming into. You're realizing that without this person in your life, you would have never been able to come into the balance that you've been in. And so you're giving thanks for that, and you're giving gratitude. And if you're not yet, like, there's going to be something that opens up for you that makes you see that you couldn't have ever gotten to this moment without every experience that you've had in the past. And that includes the rotten past experiences that we have on our plate, right? Thank you, Source. So we have rest and relaxation on the bottom. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Number 6, you've got these dolphins up here. You've got this king with his trident up here. He's about to throw it off. It's like he's warding off any negativity. And this is beautiful too, because when you sleep, you get inspiration as well as, you know, guidance for what you're meant to do next. So don't be afraid to rest. Don't be afraid to relax. Don't be afraid to take some time to yourself. Like, work on your projects, but don't overwork yourself. Like, just slowly get back into it, you know? They're putting it on my heart. So like, I stopped doing so much yoga for a while. I was usually do 90 minutes of yoga. And this year, for some odd reason, I've had so many like just weird injuries, like just would happen so randomly, guys. Like, you know, and it's cool. Usually I can bounce right back. Well, a couple of these injuries put me back into, you know, like I had some back pain that I had to go through. And so it really slowed me down with my yoga. And so I went to go try and do a 90-minute class, and it was really difficult for me. It's not like I'm starting all over again. It was just really weird that it was so difficult, because usually I could just bust them out, no problem. And I realized that I had to take things slow to get back in, and I had to relax and rest, because the more I pushed myself to get back to my regular routine, the more I would injure myself. And so it was really hard for me when I injured my back this year to just stop. And I finally told myself, I was like, look, you keep pushing yourself and you keep getting injured. So what's the deal? And it's like, finally I was like, all right, cool, I'll stop. And when I stopped, it was like, I was actually able to heal. And when I was able to heal, then I was able to do yoga. And I realized I hadn't lost any strength. I hadn't. I was able to come back even more powerful than I was before, able to hold things I wasn't able to hold before. And some others I did struggle in because of where the injury was, right? So we have number 5 coming out, changing. So simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So I feel like for you, it's important for you to just offer simple acts of kindness to people around you. Don't be afraid to give back. Don't be afraid to, like, you got a charity, go, you know, give to the charity. If there's something like a drive that you can participate in, volunteer, anything like that. It's going to make you guys feel a lot better about yourselves. It's going to make you feel a lot more in tune with where you're meant to be. You know, we've got this energy of looking at how you're seeing things. Are you seeing the bigger picture? And I feel like you are moving into your success with 6 of coins. That's you giving and you receiving. And that's what this simple acts of kindness is reminding you too, that it's important for you guys to give and to receive. It's as equally important. When you give, you receive. And if you're not receiving, and I feel like that's the thing that really like baffled you in this, was letting go of the things that you weren't receiving from when you were giving and just like waiting and hoping. But you did. Matters of the heart, right? Like, it's definitely matters of the heart, because it's like when we love so much, it's hard to let go. And honestly, it's like the devil is kind of one of those energies, right? You can call it a person, that's cool. But the devil is an energy that comes in and can overtake us, because it plays on our weaknesses, right? What's the weakest link? What's the weakest link? And they're going to play at that and pull at that and tug at that. Because look at this. Hold on. Did I see that right? I did. Look, we've got number 39 underneath snake, and that's peacock, which is prosperity. Number 12, which also breaks into 3, the number of creation. And we have snake creation here. So you guys are creating prosperity for yourselves, because you learned how to observe the situation on the outside and see if it matched what you felt internally. And if it didn't, then it was like, for you, it's coming into this energy of realizing there's no need to paint a picture that doesn't really exist, right? Like, that's what you guys are learning, which is good, right? Because that's a powerful lesson to hold. It means that you guys aren't going to let people mess with your peace. You're not going to let people mess with where you're going on your journey. You're going to realize everything is all about balance, and it's about bringing that balance in so that you can learn how to lead other people to that, right? Which is not always easy. It's not, but you're learning. You're learning some valuable lessons here. And this is definitely an ending for you. This is a cycle that's ending. And what's beautiful about it is it's not just any cycle, right? This is a karmic cycle, guys. This is something that has played out in your life plenty of times in different scenarios, in different ways. And you're bringing that to an end because you're letting go of this belief. It's not that you've overcome the cycle. You finally got to the root of the situation. Look, didn't I say it's about changing your perspective? We have the perspective card coming out. Yeah, you guys are finding your own light, and it's a beautiful journey. It's been a beautiful journey. And as you find balance, you guys are able to love and truly trust yourself with whatever comes. So, absolutely beautiful. You guys are doing wonderful. That was a great energy checkup. I like these. I like doing these. These are fun. So I might bring some more of these. We'll see how it plays out. I'm working on schedules. They're always changing because you just never know. You got to go with the flow, guys. So make a plan and then go with the flow. It makes sense once you do it. All right, guys. I love you. Keep fighting the good fight. Like, let me just say that. Keep fighting the good fight. Fight for yourself. You deserve that. Okay? Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other next time, peace out. I love y'all. Bye. All right, so pile number 3, for those of you that chose the banjo, I heard picking this up, music will set you free. So there's definitely something in listening to music, also paying attention to what you are listening to, like not just getting lost in like some negative music, but listening to some positive music, some uplifting music for you is a good thing. I feel like there's definitely some harmony that's coming into your life. It's like playing the strings of your guitar. I heard, I don't know what that means. Some of you guys maybe play guitars. Sure. I don't know. That's just what came through. Playing the strings on your guitar. I feel like you guys are in a space of truly learning the song of your heart. Like truly learning the song of your heart. Like letting go of others and learning the song of your heart. So we have the Fool reversed. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups reversed. Ooh, all right. We have the 5 of Swords reversed. Wow. So I was hoping that none of them were going to be truly negative, but it is, and I'm just going to say trigger alert. So yes, you guys are finding the music to your soul, right? Like you're learning that. But in this, it's you guys right now, as an energy check, you guys are fighting, standing up for yourselves. You guys are fighting, standing up for what you believe in, and you guys are fighting an old fight. Because you're afraid to change. You're afraid to see beyond the negativity of what's happening. There's this energy of seeing things simply from a bad perspective, and that's reason enough not to set any boundaries in the situation, and that's reason enough to keep replaying the situation over and over again. All right, I want to get one card from the big deck because honestly, guys, it's like I just need a little bit more guidance here. It's not that I don't know what's going on. I'm well aware of what's going on. But the thing is that there's like something else that Source is trying to say here. So I really feel drawn to get one from the big deck. And I didn't do this for anybody else. I just want one card, Source. What else do you want to tell me for this pile? Okay, that's too many. What else for pile number 3, Source? What else for pile number 3? Okay, thank you. Yeah. Holy moly, y'all. We had the sun come out earlier. Look at this. Like, you guys are in a state of... Oh, guys. Like, look at all the swords energy. Yeah, you guys are in a state of not seeing the truth of where you're at. Like, it's... Again, I'm keeping it real. I can't just sugarcoat something for you. This is an energy check, an energy update. You guys are dealing with a lot of bad fortune right now. There's a lot of things that are falling apart. You're not setting boundaries, or you're not respecting boundaries is the other thing that I heard. And you're fighting something that has happened from the past, and you're bringing that into this now moment, and it has caused you to get stuck in a place of not observing the most important things. They are red flags. seeing what's true, seeing what's real, seeing with your heart, seeing with your eye, your third eye. You're so stuck in your mind right now that it's hard to see anything as positive. And I'm getting a sense that you don't want to right now. Like you're not ready. You're not ready yet. You're not ready to complete the cycle. And this is something that could potentially lead you onto your path of purpose if you saw it just from a different place, a different area. Like I drew from a different deck. I shuffled it twice and all your cards coming out are in this reverse. Everything. You guys are stuck in your head. Look at all this swords energy here. You guys are stuck in a mental prison right now that you created for yourself with the sun in reverse. Look at that, the Four of Coins. It has to do with your money, your stability. Right? You're stuck in this energy of not being able to transform yourself or bring any peace to yourself. It's like I'd rather just stay stubborn and stuck because that's what's always gotten me through. I mean, eventually you'll figure things out because it's like eventually you get so tired of holding on to it that you let go. And when you finally let go, then source comes in. But look at how you're the one that's holding the sword here. You're holding the same sword in all these cards. Like just putting it on the ground like I'm going to basically be my own block. And guys, understand you have free will. You can choose to do whatever works for you. Right? But right now you're just not wanting to face reality. At least from whoever picked this pile. You know, it's like this energy is not wanting to face reality, not wanting to cope with what's coming up, not wanting to deal with what has happened. Something has happened that's left you feeling out, cold, frozen, stagnant, unable to move. It's like wanting to blame somebody, but really there's no one to blame in this situation. Not even yourself. It's just what has happened. For you guys have to really clear your heart chakra. That's why they're saying finding the song to your heart. This could be a dark night of the soul that you guys are going through, okay? Yes, I do mention this every once in a while. I don't like mentioning these labels, but if you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. Don't trip on it. Please just don't worry about it, okay? It does not matter. This is just sheer depression. You're very depressed about something right now. You're very upset. You're very closed off from any possibility of anything working out. And you're not wanting to face the judgment. Like you're not wanting to face the judgment of what has happened. So whether this is somebody that treated you this way, if you're seeing it's somebody that treated you this way, what did you bring into the situation is what they want you to ask yourself. Because no one is free from sin, okay? Not even the victims are free from sin in a situation. And I know that sounds so weird, but just, you know, when it comes to relationships, guys, like everybody brings something into it. Okay, but this was you being in a situation of having an empty cup and not being able to get what you wanted out of the situation. Not being able to get what you thought was going to happen. Thank you, Source. So we had cave, sanctuary flip over here. Yeah, it's very important for you to reconnect with your inner being. Because this is toxic energy that's coming through here. Okay, this is very toxic energy coming through here. And this is also devil energy that's coming through up here. Okay, so we've got this energy of not being able to change, not being able to move forward. You have this energy of being repressed in your feelings coming through here. And so with sanctuary, it's about going back into that womb-like structure and creating something beautiful, creating something sound, and just focusing on yourself for a while. So like I said, maybe some of you guys play the guitar, stroking the strings of your guitar, however it came out in the beginning. I vaguely remember it. But again, it came down to that. So it's like maybe you guys play an instrument. They're just saying focus on playing an instrument so you can clear your head because you're so stuck in your head right now. Right? This is being stuck in your head and not being able to get it out. Replaying situations over and over again. Feeling like you've fallen from the face of the earth. Wow. Blessings on the bottom here. Rainbow blessings. And your blessings are not necessarily financial. Okay? This is something that is more inner blessing that's coming through. Okay, Source is saying once you really focus on what's going on within, you're actually going to change the way you see things. You have a choice to change this. You don't have to stay in this energy. It's not something that's, oh, sorry, you got to go through this and it's going to have to feel like this. Like, you might have had to have gone through this situation, but it doesn't mean that you have to feel depressed and sad about it. You just need to feel how you felt and let it go. Yeah, we've got ancestors coming out. 26 is karmic situation by nature. You could have been the one causing karma. This other person could have been one causing karma. At the end of the day, you're both karmics for each other, okay? You both teach each other a certain lesson. So there's no need to be angry or upset at the other person. That's why I always try to remind people, it's like if you had a karma, then remember you gave them a karma. That's just how it works. That's why we run into people. But at the end of the day, this also helps you find truth about yourself and to bring yourself into a more capable place of understanding what has happened down the bloodlines. And you might not have wanted to look at it that way either. I hear like you were frustrated with that. Yeah. So this is helping you come into authenticity. Interesting. We had the number 26, which is 8, and the number 17, which is 8. So Source reiterating that this is very karmic. This is something that you've been through before many times. Why do you feel like somebody left you? That's the energy coming through. Energy is fluid, guys. This could be somebody that did this to you. But just understanding, it's like, I feel like you left somebody. Or I feel like somebody left you. Or you could have left somebody. You see what I'm saying? Sorry, I got all backwards because, I don't know. Anyways, I feel like what happened here was that it had to go this way. It had to go this way to show where you were as a person, as an individual, and what you were bringing to the situation. So we have 21 coming out. Choose love. And this is number 3. Your angels are with you. It says you always have a choice. Make yours with love. What did I say? Like, this isn't something... Thank you, Source. Hold on. I'm just getting super excited here. I need to take a break. Okay. So Source coming through with this choose love, exactly what I was saying. Like, it's like maybe this was a destined situation. It had to happen. But what's not destined is how you show up to it. You can choose to see the situation from love with this butterfly right here, this blue butterfly right here at the center of the card, showing you that you have a choice to choose love in this situation. And when you choose love, then you get to change the way that you show up, right? And that's going to make you feel better. A lot more peace and harmony and abundance, inner abundance coming through here. Choose love. Source coming out, just clarifying exactly what I was saying. Like, you don't have to stay in a bad situation. You don't have to stay in depression. You can choose to feel it and then flood that area of yourself with love. And then we have 31, which is 4, talking about your stability, your foundation. It says love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Okay, so this is about connecting with your self-worth. You deserve love. Also in here have all these butterflies up here coming out of her horn. Again, a music instrument coming through here. Beautiful symbology, some symbolism. Yeah, whatever, guys. That's cool. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Right? Being able to be led by your fire. And finding peace in what you do. And this is about coming back to yourself. Love makes a difference. Choose love because love makes a difference. And it helps you heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. Reliving something from the past has not served its purpose for you. Right? It has not served its purpose at all for you. In fact, it's kept you from finding out your truth. But you have a humongous growth connection here. Okay, this is interesting. As I split the card and shuffled, what came out on the bottom is spiritual connection, a relationship connection that goes beyond this lifetime, number 27, which is 9, and we have 9 here, right? Bringing this situation to a close, ending it for good, not having to worry about it anymore. So again, there was definitely a connection here. You didn't want it to go this way because you felt the connection, but at the end of the day, it had to happen this way because there's growth here. You know, when we talk about that spiritual connection, everybody's like, oh, that's my soulmate. Yeah, well, everybody you meet in life is a soulmate. But not everybody that's a soulmate has a connection that's quite like that. Why is that? Because there's certain people that actually are here. It's kind of like a ping pong game or, a pinball machine, right? They're kind of like just kind of guiding us along our way to our scores. Like, I know it kind of sounds like premeditated, but it's not. It's just a source already knows the probability of all situations. So whichever one you choose, Source knows the probability of the outcome. So it's like, even if you choose to stay in this upset energy, that's fine. You just won't get what it is that's been promised to you. You won't get the beautiful outcome that you've been asking for, right? Or you can choose to change, and in changing, you open yourself up to a whole new way of being, right? So it's what you choose to do, pile 3. It's just about taking that time and really focusing on that. That's really what it comes down to. But again, we all have free will. You're not forced into changing. You don't have to change if you don't want to. Right? Like that's on you. That's on you. It's not on me. I'm just the guide here, right? I'm just the one giving the messages. But this was definitely an energy check that was like down in the dumps. Like, you guys are struggling right now. And I get that. But you don't have to stay in a mindset of struggling, because when you stay in that mindset, you trap yourselves. And when you trap yourselves, it feels helpless and hopeless, like you'll never ever get out. And then you look to other people to save you, and it's nobody's job to save you. You have to become your own damn superhero, and that's not always the easiest thing to know or hear or listen to when it comes to this journey, right? But you guys have a lot to do, and you guys have a lot to overcome. And at the same time, once you choose to go that route, I think it's going to happen so fast. Like, you guys weren't ready for it either. But are you ready to go down the rabbit hole? Are you ready? It starts and ends with you. Even this situation, it started and ended with you, because it had nothing to do with that other person. It had everything to do with just seeing your own actions as they were in this now moment. Which is not what everybody wants to hear. Everybody wants it. Oh, it was that person's fault. That person's a jerk. Like, they're just a toxic individual who just wants to see your life in shambles. You know what? They may have wanted to do that, but at the end of the day, we have to find out what's within ourselves that's allowing us to bring people like that into our lives. Source wants to put you on the path to a good outcome. Right? They want you to let go of peer pressure. They want you to have good fortune. Your good fortune turns when you let go of peer pressure. Finding your luck comes from you changing your perspective, the way you see this, having a total transformation, bringing in balance, letting go of things that are no longer serving you. That's it. It's up to you. Okay? This is what I have for you guys, pile 3. I hope that this helps. I love you guys so much. I'm sending you out some light and love. You guys are so much stronger than you realize, so please give you guys that credit. You deserve that. No matter where you're at in life, understand that you are a worthy and deserving being. And you know what? We've all been human, and we've all done human things, whatever those things are. Okay? So please like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And with that being said, until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow creators, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we see each other again. Mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.